The storm has been quite chaotic, so let's clean up this mess. My lord! My lord! Your son, Sir Isaac! He's alive! So last night, one of the worst storms in history has raged in the Blackwater Bay, and many queer people have washed up on our shores. Now, the most important of them all is probably the man who claims to be Isaac Darklyn. Now, I've had a look at him, and he looks sort of like my son, sort of like I remember him. I mean, he now has long hair, and he's grown a beard, but he's been away for quite some time. We haven't met in a long time, so you know that could just be him not finding a barber. That's possible. But other than that, he just acts like it. He just acts like my son. He walks like him. He talks like Isaac. So he gives me reason to believe that he actually is my son and heir. And also he remembers a lot of events that only my son could truly remember, because it was something in his childhood, something just between Dennis and Isaac. So he does give me reason to believe that he's my son, yet he looks a little bit strange. He is scarred, almost disfigured, I think, and quite frankly, very ugly in a way, almost as if some parts of his flesh have rotten. Some parts of his skin have fallen off his body, and that's gross, and also kind of, yeah, stinks and reeks a lot. But nonetheless, he does seem to be my son. But what's really odd about it is not just how he looks different, but also his story. Now, he claims that he was indeed slain in the duel with Sir Geoffrey Thorne, and that he indeed died, but was later revived by a man known as Jaquador, who is a red priest from Pentus. Now, I have no reason to believe this man. He's just some lowborn, ambitious lowborn, some foreigner who perhaps just wants some influence and power at my court. But there's one person that I actually do have faith in, that I have trust in, and that is a retainer that I sent together with Sir Isaac. His name is Walton Towers. Now, he is known as an honest man, an honorable man who does his work diligently and justly. And he claims to have seen how Isaac was slain in battle, and later rose from the dead, and came back alive. And, well, he's always had my trust. He was always a trustworthy man, Sir Walton. So I'm confused as to what thing. This story just seems so ridiculous, so odd, so unbelievable. But there's several people who claim that it's true. Now, I know that my first wife, the Lady Sorella, she was worshipping the Red God, known as R'hllor, and, well, when she died, there was no Red God to rescue her. So why would the Red God help out my son now? I'm not even following that religion. My son didn't. Now he claims to follow this religion because he's been brought back to life. So this seems rather strange. Don't know exactly what I should think about this, especially because there's, as I said, many queer people who have been washed up, I guess, on our shores. Now, the 3 people I've already shown you, there's 2 more. There's a 5-year-old boy from, apparently, Yi Tai. He has nothing to it. He has anything special about it. He only has his name, I guess, and he appears to be a lowborn babe. I don't know what to do with him just yet. And we also have a Summer Islander known as Jalabar Ganko. Now, he's a huge man, like huge. He's almost as big as the Septon Het that we have, had in our court for quite some time. He's also very strong man, but simple, almost stupid. He actually broke one of Darkwood men at arms, wrist when we first, I guess, captured them, because we didn't really know what they were doing on our shores. But let's actually go back to the most important character, Sir Isaac. Now, I know that my wife wants to have a son so badly. She was devastated by the loss of, first daughter Miguel, then, the second, the third daughter, or fourth daughter, I guess, but she was the first one to die. Then Sarah died, and then we also lost Isaac. So she was devastated by this. She wants to have a son so badly. She might be blinded by this wish. But the question is, what should we do with him? We can accept this man as my son and rightful heir. This would obviously extend House Darklyn, or extend our house, I guess, and save it from extinction, which is very important. But can we trust this man? Is he truly my son? I don't know, and I feel like I cannot decide this on my own. So I want your guys' opinion on what should we do with this. Should we believe that he's my son? Should we believe what Sir Walton says, and even the Red Priest? Or should we stay true to our own religion and say, no, this is not our son. The Seven have not been kind enough to bring our son back. So I want to know from you guys what we should do.